what they choose to ban now. Okay,
Decent.
they banned like last.
Honestly, I don't even remember what they banned last time, but yeah.
It was Listen, I think for sure. Then it was ADG banned Samira. Okay, they banned Ilava because it was quite a strong last game. She did, I would say, a lot of damage because
Yes.
Jax just couldn't do anything against her.
Interesting ban,
Okay,
Lux. Garen? Yeah, they're really focusing to nerf out this
top
2.
lane, yeah.
Okay. What Aurora's gonna ban now?
Okay, Xayah.
Yeah,
It's decent.
Xayah was a really big problem last game for Aurora,
Yeah,
but they
it
managed
was
to
the
fix the
only
problem.
ADD win condition, I would say. The Xayah.
Syndra ban,
Okay,
yeah, usual.
Syndra.
And we can see the Samira. Yes, I wanted that. Wanted to see the Samira in action.
I would say if ADG don't pick Nautilus, it will be Samir Nautilus. What do you
I
think?
would say Samira Thresh
Okay.
because Aurora's support does play Thresh a lot, so it's probably gonna be Thresh. He knows what Thresh does, and ADD respond with Jinx. That's interesting pick.
Yeah, it's not that strong dispatch.
Yeah,
Quite
Jinx
interesting.
is like kinda mid tier, I would say. But
Yeah.
I don't really know about the ADC stuff, you know. And
Okay, they pick Jax again,
Jax again, maybe they can work
but now
Jax out
Ilavo
this
is
time.
banned.
Yeah, it is. We'll see what Aurora will respond.
I would say now they will have to pick support probably. I mean, they can pick support because it's just like all the supports are free, you know?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're going with the Akali. That's a strong pick. Okay. So we're gonna see Akali in action. So Jinx is gonna have some problems with Akali coming in to the backline.
Yeah.
And as I said, it's hovering Trash. Will it be Trash? It will indeed be Trash. That's
And
really what I wanted, and I'm excited
are
to
you
see it.
going and did you respond again with Vex? But Vex wasn't that good last game.
Yeah, but
And but
maybe
it
they can work it out this time.
yeah.
Maybe just unlucky or something. Not sure.
I think now we're going to see a Mumuba, yeah.
Yeah, you were right. Mumu ban. It's interesting, interesting. Yeah, Mumu did a lot last game. We'll see what Aurora responds with. Morgana.
Okay.
They really don't want to stop Samira's and Thresh engages.
Yeah. It can be really strong if Trash even lands E.
Yes, and they respond
Okay,
with low
why?
ban.
Would say why ban is quite good.
Yeah, it is. It is why it's a really strong champion right now with the Radiant Virtue build and stuff. And they respond with Lulu.
Okay.
They don't
Lulu is
want.
decent ban too.
Yeah,
Because Jinx
Jinx
Lulu is
Lulu.
quite strong.
Jinx with Enchanters probably is one of the best team carries. We'll see what ADD picks next.
There is Nami open, but I don't know if they want Nami to be honest.
We'll see.
Yeah,
Nami.
and it's Nami.
Interesting, interesting. Nami is a good support as well. And Stewie hovering Horn. We'll see if he picks it.
Oh, Mundo. Mundo is quite good into Jax, I think.
Yeah, he can block his stun.
Stun and he like Q, E, and
Yeah,
he
yeah.
just like deals too much damage.
And
And
it
he's
is Dr. Mundo. It is interesting pick. They have 2 tanks and maybe 3 tanks if Zac goes AP. I don't know if Aurora will have the damage if Zac doesn't go AP. They're gonna
they
have a lot
will.
of
They
tanks.
will. Because Dr. Mundo damage with Q is like max HP, so it's quite nice. He deals a lot of damage. Zac is like overall he will probably build one. He's
Okay.
demonic. Embrace, so he will have the damage.
Yes, this is an interesting game. It might be that Zac will go tank. Yeah, it probably will because uh, jungle Zac. I haven't seen it AP yet, so we'll see. We'll see. Do you think Aurora can manage to win 2-0 this time?
Yeah, I would say the draft quite. Uh, I would say Aurora's like draft is again maybe easier to execute because you just go in, you know. Everyone wants to go in. Samira, Kali, Zach, Munda just wants to walk in, and ADD like comp just again has to like fall back kinda. They don't have frontline again, I would say. Kane can be frontline, but if he gets like 2 or 3 items, then he can be a problem because of the lifesteal.
Yes, but it is gonna be interesting with the jungle picks because Kane can really gank a lot, get his soul really fast, and do a lot in this game. He has the damage, he has the lifesteal, he has good engages with his ult, with his walking through walls, and Zac has good engages as well. He can just 1v9 basically people or just gank from nowhere. Like if you're Vex is trying to get back into the game farming in side lane, Zac can just come out from nowhere, from out of vision, and just eat into you, and you're kinda dead.
Yeah, I would say Zach will probably path it bot because like you have Thresh Samira, you know, it's like strong side. You want to succeed in bot side, and they have Jinx and Ami that is quite not good, I would say, early game. They're like maybe good after 6 because of the Jinx ult damage as they execute. And they can even probably try to dive if they have a couple of good trades in the bot side.
Uh,
As like speaking of ADD, they have at bot lane to be really careful, I would say, because they can easily die. They're not that tanky.
yes, but AD, if they can manage the Jinx Nami combo, they can really do a lot in this game. Because Jinx,
Yeah.
if you know how to play her, if you know how to get around enemies and not die from the Akali, you're gonna be a huge part of the team.
Yeah, I mean Nami Jinx is quite good because of the Nami's E, because you will add up damage to Jinx and it will slow, and Jinx has that ultimate range after she maxes her Q, so
Yes.
in late game it can be a problem, but if Aurora just like snowballs harder, you know, or even just get too fed for ADD, they can just finish it before that time comes out. But if it's going to be like a really long game, I would say maybe even ADD wins because of the Jinx, because she'll deal a lot of damage to the Aurora's front line, but it will be a Maui uh job to like kill Jinx because he's an assassin, you know.
Yeah.
He can probably even one shot that Jinx, and he can easily pass away through the ADD comp because they don't have that much CC, I would say. They have only Jinx, E, or maybe they have a lot of CC, never
Yeah,
mind.
they do. What do you think about the Vex into a Akali pick? Who do you think is going to
I mean,
control everything?
at early, I think Vex will control it, but after 6, I think Akali will control it.
Alright. I can tell that Vex and Akali, like Akali is always going to be dominated by the enemies, and we can see that we are going into the game right now.
Yeah, and just looking into the picks, uh, ADD OT on Jinx has 1.4 million points. So,
That's
and
crazy.
their support Nami has 200k points. So they know their champs, you know.
Yeah,
They
they
pick their
definitely
comfort
do.
picks.
Okay.
They had a pause.
Did the game on pause for you? Or no?
No. Okay,
Okay,
now
now
into
it didn't.
pause. What do you think? Kane will babysit top or no?
Not sure.
Because he wants to get that red form
We can see
because
that
of
both teams
that.
are going for the bot side,
Yeah,
except
a lot
Jax
of things
goes.
going on the bot side. Maybe they'll invade it.
Um, okay, you can see that Aurora is going to invade, I guess. Thresh misses the hook. Samira tries to poke out the enemies.
AWD, jeigu paspaudysi Ctrl Shift Z, gali išzoominti dar.
Okay, you can see the whole map right now.
Yep.
Minions have spawned.
Looks pretty cool actually. First time I'm doing that, but yeah, both teams starts bot side. Mm,
I would
we can
say quite interesting that Kane didn't choose to go that after start, you know. He can solo it, so
yeah,
laners would have that advantage of getting into lane first. Oh wow, there is 2 wards.
yeah. That's
And
like 60 gold for the ADD team.
yeah,
Kane is good, getting a pretty good leash, so he's going to be for ganks in time, as well as Zac. Zac starts level 2 E, that is interesting. Usually Zac players start with level 2 Q, if I'm right. And you can see that all lanes play pretty passive. Thresh tries to
yeah.
hook. To be sure, what time are you on?
212.
Yeah, good. Perfect. Now we can see both junglers are going to try and look for a level 3 gank, probably. Ooh,
Okay,
Thresh
really
hook.
nice hook by Thresh. Wow. But uh, AD, ADD bot lane gets the level 2 first, so they can't really do anything about it.
Indeed.
We're seeing some trades going out at top side. That is not another hook by Elitios. Okay, trades going out. Samir going out. Really close. Nami leaves 1 HP. And Samira leaves 1 HP. Okay, we're seeing some trades at top 2. Really intense game right now in early game.
Yes. And the bot side is pretty pushed in now. If Zac can look for the bot side gank, even though he's top side now, if he can get to
Yeah, I
the
would
bot side
say.
in time,
Okay, Jack jumps in really close. He
James
almost
has no
kills
mana and
Munda.
recalls. That is interesting, level 3 recall, but yeah. Both top laners are pretty low. I think Jax is a pretty bad spot
Yeah,
right now.
Kane will be here first. Okay, Jax is 1
He's
HP.
looking for the first blood. Can Kane
Okay,
get it?
W hits. And Kane will get first blood!
That's a bit too close to the mic, but yeah, that is the direction we wanna see. And Kane chasing Zac in jungle? No? Okay, Kane first blood, pretty strong.
We're seeing Thresh hovering mid, looking maybe to help Akali to push this in. Or even to hook.
Oh, Vex has no mana though, she can't really do anything in lane right now. And Akali doesn't use mana, so she doesn't have the same problems. But you can see that
Okay.
both ADCs have both. Honestly, all the lanes have the pretty much same farm, except mid lane has a pretty big gap.
Yeah, it's quite unusual because Vex should have more farm because she's ranged against melee.
Yes, and she doesn't have mana. She didn't control her mana well, but look what's going in bot side.
Okay, Zac jumps in. Nice Q. And Samir, I think, will not get the kill. Sadly, nice
Yes.
played by Aurora. Really close.
Yes, they got the Junk Flash, they got the Nami Flash, and Aurora didn't use any of their Thunder spells, so it's fine. Now we'll see what Kane will do. He is pretty near mid and Akali is pretty pushed in. She doesn't have her level 6 yet. He can look for the gank. Look what's going in top side.
Okay, Jax is raining. I think he's winning really hard. He still has flash. Stevie stepped up too much, I think. And it's another free kill. Stevie just like not performing
It's
that well like last game on
Yes, he
this
is getting
Mundo.
bullets. He's still is building hard steel, so it's gonna be a rough start game from him. But once he gets the hard steel, he can try to buff his hard steel stacks and scale into the game. You can see that Kane didn't gank mid lane. He didn't want to bother the Akali. We'll see what Vex
And
will
the
do.
Drake is up. Maybe some will try to look for it.
Jax is bot side jungle. He may look for the Drake because Kane is gonna show up in top side and he will see that the Drake is kind of free.
Okay. Jax chooses again to trade. Think Stu
Yes,
wins this right
Kane
now.
is coming.
But Kane comes again. Still no flash.
Uh, Mundo does have his passive.
And just Stewie now gets killed. And Samira gets killed another one.
Nice
Wow.
flash hook.
Okay. Samira gets double kill. Okay,
Yeah,
we're seeing Aurora struggling at top side, but their response is getting double kill on bot
yeah,
lane.
that was really well played from the Aurora because they saw that Kane is top side and they can just go in on bot side because no one's gonna help them. And Zac is getting solo Drake right now, so and Kane is getting Zac's jungle
Yep.
camps, which is I
That,
think Aurora is winning this trade from the jungle side.
yeah, they will get Drake too. It's quite nice. You will get a little bit more of
Yes,
AD and
7
AP.
minute Drake is always good for your team, especially when there's a Infernal Drake. Okay, you
Okay,
can
we're
see the
seeing Mo trading with Neon.
Colin go for the all-in, but nope, he won't.
Okay, Jax trading again with Steve. Okay, Kane is again here. He's just
Babysitting.
babysitting. He wants to kill this Mundo over and over and over again. Okay,
Oh,
Stevie gets one kill.
no, he doesn't
Oh
execute.
my god,
That
it's an
was really played.
execute.
Really played,
Really
really
well
good.
played by DG. They're just stomping this top side. Steve has 4 deaths now at minute 8.
That
Quite bad
is
performance by Steve.
that is not looking good for Aurora. That top lane is 2-0, as well as the Kane 2-1. That's not good. The carry champions. Bot side is winning though. They have 2 kills, goal lead. But the gold difference in both teams are only 500 gold, so it's
Yeah.
still fine. Trash is coming home on
Okay.
the back with Zac.
We're seeing another one. Comes Zac, and I think it will be.
Yes, Aurora dominates it.
Oh.
Yes, the Samira Trash combo. As I said, it's gonna be really strong and really awful. Zac is gonna look for the bot lane ganks. As Kane
Yeah.
is doing quite the opposite, he's going in for the top side ganks, and mid lane hasn't been ganked yet. I believe so.
This is the opposite to what I thought that will happen. I mean, I thought the bot lane will play safe, but they're not playing kinda safe. Zac just apparently being here. Then the top side, I thought that Dr. Mundo will win, but Jax is winning because Kane was just sitting at top side, just like quite a different game what I expect.
Yes, and Aurora members are quite overstaying. Will they go for the kills? No, they won't. Top side, Mundo is still pushing in the waves, even though he's kind of losing the game. Jack's going in. Gank
Okay,
in
we're
the
seeing
mid lane.
Zac at mid. I think that can be a kill.
Yes,
Really
Akali
nice
gets
play
the
by
shadow.
Maimoni.
Yeah, Yes, ADD got the shutdown on the Kane. Okay, Thresh's mid lane. Now it's one and a bit more gold diff than it was like 2 minutes ago. So Aurora are managing the gold, are coming back up and trying to dominate ADD once again. You can see that Zac and Thresh are doing Rift Herald right now. And ADD has no vision on it, and they can't really do anything, but Kane spots them. Will he go for the steal? Can't really see.
I mean, we're seeing that despite getting ganked 3 times at bot. Okay, we're seeing Kane jump in
And
to try to steal it, and I think Kane gets. Yeah, he does.
yeah, he
Really nice
steals the
play
Herald.
by. Okay, and Jax gets another kill. Stevie, what are you doing? 0-5. Really not good by Steve
Yeah, that
at
was
top side.
FF's tactics, you know. He watched some
Yep.
wrong gameplay, but it's alright. He will come
He
back.
chose wrong champion. He chose wrong champion.
Maybe it's all good. He's just getting perma-canned by the Kane, and it's really hard to come back now. He isn't that much behind in gold though. He is up in CS, and he is going for the hard steal, so he's gonna stack, and he's gonna do
Yeah.
a lot more than Jax in the later game. And we can see that Kane didn't steal the Herald overall. Zac got it. You can see it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Didn't really quite see. It's fine. Mid lane still.
But we see that Kane now has his transformation. So it's, I would say, minute 12. Kane transformation is quite good.
Yeah, and he went from the red Kane. Do you think it's a good form for him to
Yeah.
do?
I would say it's quite good because they have, I think, almost even like 5 champions that
Okay.
needed, you know, to get. Everything. Kane is coming bot finally. Samira got 5 stacks. Can she do something? No, she can't. We're seeing Jinx is flashing in, getting shut down. We're seeing Mamu coming in, getting one. It just, and I think ADD just comes out at the top now. They get shut down on Samira. Stevie moves mid for no reason, and now Jax can push top and just get some plates
Yes,
to get
but
even more ahead.
it is 500 gold lead for the Aurora, so that's not looking that well for AD, but it's still fine. The sedation is still manageable, and we can see the Rift Herald comes out in mid lane to pressure the Vex. And Zac is getting solo 2 plates and getting the second Drake secured for his team.
Despite losing 2 members, they still get that Drake.
Yes, because they didn't really contest because Kane died in that fight. And Jinx has 150 gold bounty now as well. So they probably are going to look forward to get the bounty.
Yep.
Top lane Stewie doing still quite fine. I'd say he lost
And
only 1 play from that.
now there is only 2 lanes that has advantage for Aurora. Is that mid lane and ADC,
And bot lane, yeah.
but for ADD is jungle who has 200 only gold lead and then 1k at top side.
Yes. We can see that this Vex is kind of getting bullied even though she's a ranged top laner. What's going on?
Okay, we
outside?
see. Nice hook by Thresh. But
Jinx tries
can
to run
Jinx
away.
win out? No, I don't think so. She can.
Nope, Samira gets his S form and she just
Ye-
ults away.
Even though Jinx flash, Nami still got the kill. So I'd say Aurora really nice trade.
What's going on here? Nami against Zac. You can see that Kane always tries to steal Zac's jungle. I don't know if that's gonna help him that much against Zac.
I would say it's quite nice because he sees that okay, Kane coming in, missing the W. That the Zac is always going bot, so he's like 3 camps at top side because they can't really contest. Okay, we're
Trash
seeing
is going
Trash
from the
coming in
back.
to
Trash is
help.
waiting for Akoli. Akoli is coming as well. This is looking so bad for Team ADD. They're going to get destroyed right now, probably.
Okay, misses E, but his flash.
And Kane is dead as
Okay,
well.
and double kill to Mamoy. Really great job
Yes,
by
Akoli.
Aurora support and mid roam. We're seeing ult coming out.
And we
Maybe it
see
will hit.
the dark.
Oh, Zac did.
You can see the dark steel from Akoli. She has already 8 stacks, and Hextech
Yep.
rocket belt bot from her. And Vex can't really kill her Akali right now when she's got one item, Dark Steel. She's pretty strong now.
I would say despite the Stevie giving ADD 5 kills, Aurora still feeling pretty fine. Obviously, Jack slipping behind.
Yes, and we can see the kinda interesting Zac build with I forgot Demonic Embrace.
Boom!
Jax gets
Lantern.
the kill. We can see the Zac with a Demonic Embrace. I think now
Yep.
is the in the meta people usually go Radiant Virtue. You can see they try to dive to
Demonic
that.
is first item like always, I think. Okay. Does Teresh die? No, he survives 1 HP. Really nice, well played.
Zac is always there for the bot lane. Yeah, after the changes I know Demonic is not that strong.
And we're seeing mid and bot really popping off. Zac coming in the clutch for sitting bot lane. I would say now
And we can
Aurora
see
just
the
in the game.
2k gold lead, which is really good for Team Aurora. They are
Yep.
managing the Zac on the bot lane. It's really good. Akali is fed, ADC is fed. It's not looking good for ADD right now. 2 Drakes to Aurora. Kane is doing Herald, but Akali is coming to Herald. We'll see how it goes.
I think Akali has a lot of damage. She can even maybe in a one shot.
Yeah, she
Or
can
maybe
totally
no.
kill the Kane. Yeah, nice salt.
Okay.
And
Took hits. He hits.
Kane survives?
But
No?
Kane still doesn't die. Okay, we're seeing Jack's lantern popping off flash. We're seeing Jack's 4 people here. Zac is coming out, Thresh is dead. Samira come from behind, W. We're seeing getting 5 stacks as used, it got cancelled again. Zac used, Samira jumping in. She has so much dashes that they just can't catch out. And Aurora just coming at top. Okay, we're seeing Samira Skyhead just a
Yeah, this
little
is
bit
a
too
horrible
far.
fight for ADD. 3 for 1, not good for ADD, totally not good. They almost got it, but the Samira ult is too strong for them. They can't really stop her. And Herald going in top side to get the top tower. Zac is diving.
Okay, Zac going in, really nice.
Can he kill them both? Flash from Zac.
Okay,
Going for the
flash.
Vex. Vex fears him.
Okay, Nami
Killing the
should be
Nami.
dead here.
Yes, she is.
Okay, really nice, good job by TSM.
And the gold lead is getting bigger and bigger for Aurora, which is really nice for them and bad for ADD. They are going for the Drake as well, waiting for their jungle Zac to come to smite the Drake. Keen is bot side. Akali tries to go on him, but couldn't really do so. We'll see how this goes. Will ADD contest the Drake?
What advice would you give right now, ADD? Get into this game.
Oh, I don't even know what to do in here. I would just probably try to play safe, look for a place like you can see Samira split pushing right now. We can just 5-man getting Samira while they do the Drake. But yeah, they're getting the third Drake. Mundo has the hard steal. We'll see what both teams do right now. Aurora's bot lane is actually still pushing bot lane, wanting to get another tower. Vex trying to defend it.
It's quite hard to get in. We're seeing some trades at the top.
Kane coming
Still.
top lane. Zac on the mid lane as well.
I mean, Jax should win this. He has the... Okay, Kane
Both
comes
teams
again.
try to do something. Aurora's bot lane coming mid lane.
They will just get this and...
Can
Okay,
they get the Dr. Mundo?
they can just kill it.
Flash.
Kane off. Okay, great flash by Stevie, finally.
Yes, he's not dying. He has hard steal. He's just getting stacks, scaling up. It's 20 minutes. ADD is 3 towers down. That's not really good. 3k gold behind. It's not looking good for them. Baron is up. Aurora may look for the Baron play.
We see that Samira has Infinite Edge. She's quite strong now.
Yeah, 2 item. She probably has the most items in the game. Yeah, she does. So that Samira is really big problem, and it's really hard to kill the Samira with the dashes and her ult. You can see Aurora may go for the play in mid lane. No, they won't. I think Aurora is trying to look up to kill few members so they can Baron and try to push lanes. If you see, look at the map, you see the vision control is to the red side, to the ADD team. They have a lot of more vision in both sides of the jungle. Just quite opposite what was happening last game. And the farm difference is to the Aurora's teams. Almost everyone has more farm than their lane opponents. You can see there's going to be a fight probably. No. Jack's going in on the Akali. No. Jax is pretty vulnerable, solo pushing into the lane when they don't know where the Jax or Akali or Thresh is. So Jax is risking it a bit, I would say.
Yeah, right now I would say just try to play for the soul. Drake is in 2 minutes.
Yes, the soul is gonna be a pretty big deal for the Zac and Akali with Thresh and Samira and Mundo as well. Everyone is getting a good use from the soul. And they're starting the Baron. Okay, interesting. You can see the Jax's bot side.
I mean, they don't... ADD doesn't have vision for the... Okay. Nice hook by Trash! Wow! What a hook!
Fights going on in bot side. Yeah, they're definitely getting the Baron. Look at the control, look at how much people, it's 4v3. I don't know if they can really do anything.
I mean, this guy doesn't just miss hooks. I don't get it.
Kane tries to steal it, but I don't
Okay,
think
they will try to kill him. Okay.
Nice flash.
Maybe they can kill him. Okay.
United.
Go back to the Baron, guys. Come on. Okay, now they will just secure the Baron. And they will probably reset it, maybe.
Yes, they have the Baron. People are resetting, getting ready for the Drake. They really want it. The soul is gonna be pretty big. Yeah, it's not looking good for ADD. The 6k gold lead, almost 6k, 5.5 maybe. Yeah, Dr. Mundo is split pushing bot lane. Mid lane tower going down. It looks like they will try to push all the lanes before the Drake, which is really smart to do. Yeah, people are resetting, of course. They want to buy items to make sure they don't lose the fight in any way. Kane is probably trying to get vision on the Drake. Gonna try to steal it again probably.
I think now they should just like, you know, try to do something or just
try
like
to go top
die.
and get a tower before on the Drake. Trade the Drake for the tower. So I think because if he can steal it, then yeah, it's good for him. Be great play.
Okay, really nice, good job. Wait, Jack Zump. Okay, we're seeing Jinx just got one-shotted. ADG just going in, Akali going in, and just Akali dashing through. Kane is 1 HP, he has for half HP. Okay, Akali hits E, double kill.
And Zero for
Really
three.
great job. And by the way, this fight was 4v5. There was no Samira in the fight.
Yeah,
And
ADD
still
really weak.
Aurora just
ADD is
wins.
in horrible position right now. The Aurora got the soul, have the gold lead. They can probably look for the end now if they can get structures on the bot side, top side, mid lane. Flash hook, nice. Samira gets the easy
Okay,
kill.
but like, I don't know, man. This dash is just too good.
Yes, Thresh is really doing a lot.
I mean,
Samira
he
as well.
just doesn't miss his hooks. Even though when he misses, it's like straight forward to the person, you know.
Yeah, he doesn't get confused at all.
They will
This
try
is
to end now?
they probably
Okay.
will playing for time.
I would say
At the
they will
same time.
just shoot back and play for bot turret. Okay, they're still pushing, it's quite interesting. Okay, there Zac is going in. Mundo is quite half HP's. Jax is dead. You see hook, another hook hit. Okay, Samir going in, ult, dashing through. Only two people standing. They kill one. Vex is still alive.
Oh, Zack is
Okay.
throwing it. Zack is gonna die here.
Uh,
No? Yes, he does.
what? I think Zac could have killed her.
He could have.
Why
He
didn't
tried.
he use E?
He tried. He tried. This is
Okay.
probably gonna be the game, unless they try to do something that would destroy them. Yeah, Vex doesn't get picked out. She's safe in her base, but looks like this is the game.
Yep. I think they will probably get it. Really nice. Good
GG.
job by
Aurora
Aurora.
wins the game. Aurora 2-0 victory. Quite the opposite what was happening the last game they played. We can
Yep.
change the scores. 1 second. Maybe we can get the interview from both teams, from the losers and the winners of the game.
I would like to get
We
Trash, you know.
would like to invite Robin Copain as well for the team interview.
We need our Trash. He was like too good. He was MVP in my heart. He was like, I don't know, he was just caring, you know. He hit the hooks that he needed to hit like that was really hard to hit. He's like, no,
Yes.
really good hook player. He likes to hook some hookers.
Yes, Trash did really well this time. We can see we're waiting for Robin Copain to join as well.
Hello, hello,
Hello.
Yay! Hello,
So,
hello.
hello.
are you the Aurora's team captain?
Yes, I'm the no, I'm not the team captain. The team
Oh,
captain is Angom
okay.
Samira player.
Okay,
I
so
was the fresh player in that game, those two games.
Okay, okay.
you're the trash player, right?
Man, I need to know your like practice routine. How do you hit like all of the hooks?
So I was taught how to hit hooks and play Thresh by my friend like many, many years ago when Thresh was released, and he told me to always try to predict where they would dodge. So that's what I mostly do, or I look
Okay.
at where are they going and where are they like most going to go. That's it. When we
Mm,
practice, we usually don't practice Thresh because it's most likely gonna get banned because I played so much. Uh, it's most likely gonna get banned in the Sunday Cup every game. So we just try to play other things like I can't expose that, sorry.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, we try not to play Thresh too much. But yeah, I play Thresh a lot, and we were lucky enough to get to play him for 2 games, so that was really good. Some hooks were super lucky, some missed. I think our team played really well. We do practice a lot, a little bit less recently than we would like to, but yeah, the team played phenomenally. I
What
think.
was your emotions after you got your trash in the second game? Because I thought they will ban your trash the second game
Yeah, that's
because
exactly what we thought, and we thought we would have to play another bot lane comp, kind of. Uh, I was really happy because I knew I feel really comfortable playing Thresh bot lane, especially in these like tournaments or Sunday Cup or scrims. It's just so much easier for me to do what I know and do what I feel comfortable doing than just playing a champion I don't play really often. So yeah, I just felt ecstatic. It was really cool seeing the team come together and play really well after all that practice.
How was the morale in the first game, Because it was back and forth going, you were winning, then you were losing, and then you just won in the end.
Yeah, not analyzing too much of the first game, we knew what they were trying to do. They were trying to just sit bot lane and get their AD carry fed, so our fed Kaisa couldn't do anything with that lead, and we just had to throw that lead. But I think we came back to it with good objective timers, good roaming from everyone on our team, and just good communication overall. We played really, really well. But it was a lot of ping pong emotions, and we were just cool, calm, collected. We knew how to lose because we already lost uh, last week. So we knew how to lose. We knew how to jump back into it, and we were prepared. We had practiced. So yeah, we were calm, cool,
Uh,
collected.
I would say really nice performance by you. First
Thank
game
you,
was
thank you.
like 50-50, but the second game was just like pure, your team's just like control of the game.
Yeah, it was
And
really good.
what do you think is your like strong side to win the game? Win condition is like bot side, top side. What do you
So
think about?
the win condition depends on each team's comps. Um, Yeah, if they pick a top side heavy comp or a bot side heavy comp that the enemy jungler is gonna try to sit and try to get ahead a lot, uh, then we have to really focus on that and prioritize bot lane objectives and stuff. Uh, but I think we most often try to play for bot because if Hangon can snowball and get fed, it's just a free win for us, and we just keep snowballing the mid laner, and it just keeps going from then on.
Okay. Uh, I don't have any questions. Do you have, Xala?
No, I don't. I just want to congratulate you on the win. Keep it up. Good luck on your next game. Maybe you know what team are you going to play against next?
I have no clue, honestly. Uh, I will have to check because there's a lot of teams. Uh,
Yeah,
I think we're gonna keep practicing and keep holding our heads high, even though we just won. Uh, Not to like spiral out of control. Just keep practicing, keep focusing, and yeah, that's what we lacked last week. I think we
Okay.
played really well, the entire team. Thank you for casting. Thank you for the interview.
yeah. Best of luck to your team. And yeah, good luck on your journey in
Thank you for the interview.
this handicap.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.
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 Okay,
Yes, wow. That was a great interview by the support of Aurora after an amazing win. How was it casting for you guys?
it
It's pretty
was
fine.
definitely a strange experience. We have a lot of to improve. We did have some technical issues and stuff, but it was fun. Yeah,
What do you mean it was a strange experience?
like I never done this kind of stuff, like just talking about the game out loud. When I like play solo games, then come back to spectate my mistakes and stuff. It's really different when you like broadcast it to other people when you spectate the game and just tell about the game and what you think.
Titas, this wasn't your first time, yeah?
No, it wasn't, but this time, I didn't have that much, I would say, like emotion because, I'm kinda like sick, so I didn't want to like force,
Uh-huh.
But next
Oh,
time,
but you
I
did
would
some.
say will be like, more like emotion, I will
Yeah, but the
like
second game was amazing. Like, I was watching with some people here in the server, and it was so cool. And, like, you did one call, like, Stevie, what are you doing? Like, oh, we
yeah.
were all laughing so hard. It was really cool to hear you guys cast. And Xana, you did a great job as well. Yeah, like, thank you for casting today. I am a bit. I'm stalling a bit of time. Totti is talking to his team right at the moment, and as soon as he's ready, we can talk to the team captain of Arcos do Diabo to hear what they have to say after this game. So yeah, while we're stalling time, how are you enjoying the Sunday Cup in general?
Me personally, I am a player in the Sunday Cup as well for McDonald's Freedom Fighters, and I'm just enjoying the experience of. I feel like I'm getting better at the game every day and every second, and I just love the competition that the Sunday Cup I feel like this is like first experience, and maybe some players of the Sunday Cup in the future can become more than become like better players in like bigger leagues, you know.
Yeah, who knows? And Titas, you have been around for a bit as well. You were playing for Troglodytes, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yes.
I
After
mean,
the first games, who do you think is gonna win?
uh, uh, I haven't watched a lot of, you know,
Okay.
but I would say after like looking scores and a little bit of overall, I would say the strongest team is probably Play Esports, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe
Pre-
they're the strongest, but maybe they're just was, you know, like they they were just, you know, smurfing week one, you know, but not in the second. So
or Aurora was just inting it.
yeah, maybe, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we
maybe
will see. Who are you playing against this weekend, Titas?
uh I think I'm playing against, let me check to play, wait, against TMP. Who is it?
Team Mental Papier. Yeah,
Yeah.
also a really strong contender.
Good luck
They
playing against them. They have a Masters ADC or
no, that's not them. They don't have a Master ADC. It's not Team Mental Papier, I think.
it is. I played against them. Honestly, it is a pretty hard team to play against. Uh, that's like I think one of the best team in this tournament. I would say from my point of view.
Yeah.
I have a question for you both. Who do you think is the MVPs for this match from each teams?
I think Trash.
The rest from Aurora and from the team ADD.
Uh, hmm. It's quite hard to be honest to choose one.
Well,
Uh,
luckily you
uh,
don't have to, and we can ask Totti, who
yeah.
his favorite player was. Totti, we will immediately bombard you with a question. The
Okay.
question is,
Hello.
who was the team MVP for ADD?
The team MVP for ADD. That's a tough one. Game one or game two or both?
The
Both.
series,
Both.
Sorry?
the series in general, both games together.
Mhm. I mean, we were also bad. I cannot pick an MVP. Like, I don't think anyone deserves it.
Ooh,
Coming
okay,
in strong.
it's a strong take. So, uh, what's your general feeling right now?
Um, well, I can tell you that during the week we practice quite well. We practice a few things, not many styles of playing, but we practiced them well, and scrims weren't that bad. But of course, like I know that these games are different than the fiesta that flex games are. I know that, but still, we simply made a lot of mistakes here that we don't usually make on our practice games. I don't know if it's because of like being nervous or whatever, but yeah, we'll need to review these games and fix those mistakes.
What are those mistakes, if you wanna
Yeah,
like?
well, for example, on this second game, I died so stupidly with two ganks like me and Nami. Like we knew we couldn't push like that, but we died like 2 or 3 times like that, and then Samira, of course, carried the game. Um, on game one, like we never had setups on objectives like Drake or Baron. We never set it up. Um, we would be always like, oh, it's 10 seconds to Drake. Let's go. Like we
Yeah,
cannot
yeah.
do that. So yeah, this kind of stuff just ruined it
I have
completely.
one big question. I don't know, do you follow the server a bit or in any way? Because
I try to follow, but like I see a lot of people here posting every time. I'm not one of those. I
no,
just
no,
come
it's
here.
just that Aurora is very vocal team here in the server, and there is a lot of talk about the Samira of Angon. So I
Okay.
was wondering, like, what was the thought process when you decided to leave Samira open?
Well, so this was second game, right? We banned
Yes,
it
second
in the
game.
first game, and in the first game, Eloy was a big problem. So we decided to ban Eloy. Not caring about Samira. Well, I honestly I didn't know it was that famous, so that also played a part on it. But like, yeah, bot lane wasn't a big deal in the first game, and it wasn't supposed to be a big deal in the second game either. But we played it stupidly, so that's why it was a big deal in my opinion.
Yeah,
Like, don't get me wrong, Samira played it really well, but only because we let it
yeah.
mostly.
Okay, wow, that's an interesting take.
And I
So
have one
you
more
think
question.
if you, I'll let you ask your question right away, Xana, but one thing I want to know is like, you think if you would run back the same comps, you would be able to win the game? So it didn't really matter which comp you would play, it was more how you played it.
Uh, yeah, yeah. This game specifically, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay,
I'm
well,
not saying the comp doesn't matter. It's not that I
no, no, no,
couldn't.
in this
But
situation.
the same comps, if we replayed the game, and if we played it properly, yeah, I'm like 90% sure that we would get it.
Okay. Xana, what was your
And
question?
how will you try to improve or not make the same mistakes? Are you going to practice more? Are you going to change up your team or try new strategies? Something like that?
Yeah, new strategies is one way to go. But also we need to practice this one. Like I don't know if you noticed it, especially in the first game. We did a lot of split push. We're not very used to do this yet, but we tried to go with it, and it's like it's harder to run than like a team fight comp or something like that.
Yeah,
Um,
it
so
requires a lot of communication.
yeah, so we failed on that. But we want to keep it as an option still, okay? Um, but we need to review these games and see in detail what went wrong.
Yeah. Well, definitely early game was really close, and both of you had a clear plan. We saw the jungler focusing a lot on top lane. Was that on purpose? Was it a choice, or was it just how the game played out?
No, yeah, it was a choice. We wanted Jax strong.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a really nice insight. Thank you for your time. Is there anyone else who has a question, Toti? Maybe if you have a question yourself.
No, no problem. I'm good. I mean, I'm not good, but yeah, I don't have any question.
Well, I just want to say you guys played actually way better than I hear you talk about it right now. I think it was some unfortunate mistakes, but it was really cool to see you guys play against each other. And don't let your head down. You did well. You can do better, but everyone always can. So you'll bounce back, I'm sure.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you for the
games.
words.
Thank you for the interview. Good luck on your journey in the Sandy Cup.
Thank you. Bye.
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 All right.
Yes. Well, I'll thank you guys one last time. I think you did a great job. I'm happy to see you guys cast more games later in this tournament if you're up for it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the
And then
opportunity.
my pleasure. And then one last thing is thank you to the viewers. I hope you had an amazing time watching these games, just like I did. And with that, I will sign you off.